As we arrived in Niigata, we didn't know what awaited us, but this day would see us experience Japan's legendary shopping and a true wonder of the world. Well, if you like the odd tipple.
This was our second day in Japan and we docked at the city of Niigata. Actually, that's not strictly true, as the port selected by Royal Caribbean was the Niigata East Port, about 17 kilometres from Niigata City.
There is another West Cruise Port, which is significantly closer and just a few minutes on a bus from the city centre.
Royal Caribbean, however, had placed us 17 kilometres out of the city, but had laid on a shuttle bus for passengers into the city centre.
However, this bus, which costs 3,000 yen per person, was limited to 1,500 passengers in total. With a ship of over 4,000 passengers and with the East Cruise Terminal being an industrial port with few amenities, this caused a bit of a scramble with passengers all wanting a place on the shuttle buses.
Taxis could be booked, but cost in excess of 8,000 yen each way.
We disembarked as early as we could and joined the queues. Two separate lines were operated, one for cash payments and one for card payments. And the cash line ran quicker than the card line. We took the card line and they did accept both Alipay and Apple Pay.
For one of the lucky 1,500, and it was a 30-minute bus journey to cover the 17 kilometres into the centre of Niigata. And we arrived at 10:30 a.m.
So we've made it into Niigata and let's show you around. We've been dropped off at a train station stroke shopping centre, and getting off the ship was fairly straightforward with our little sort of pass that we got yesterday in Maizuru. That was just showed the customs and straight through, so that was easy. Getting into Niigata though, because we're at the East Port, it's 17 kilometres out of the city, so you have to take a shuttle bus or a taxi into the city. Now, the cruise line had laid on shuttle buses, but only for 1,500 passengers, so there was a bit of a scramble to get tickets, and I don't know what, because the ship's got 4,300 passengers on there, God knows what the other passengers are going to do. They're going to have to make their own arrangements. So that's not that hot, but we were one of the lucky ones. We got in the queue, we managed to pay, get our tickets. It's about a half an hour bus ride into Niigata. It's a very industrial place, and this looks like a place with a lot of high employment and a lot of wealth and stuff, and hopefully some really good shops, because I think it's going to be a shopping day today. So we've only got a few hours here though, because this is another port though with an early back. So we've got the last gangplank up is 4:15. We've got probably around about 4.5 hours here in Niigata. So stick with us and see how we get on.
Dropped at the bus station, we had made no real plans other than to explore and experience some of Japan's legendary shopping.
This part of Japan is not a tourist location, but is more industrial. It is famous for rice processing and sake production, and there is a sake distillery in the city. Tours are bookable, but there is only one English-speaking tour daily, and this had been fully booked many weeks before the cruise. So we went to wandering. Our first stop though was to find some toilets in the train station.
Then the Niigata sign, which was in the middle of a busy road. Taking photos was, as you can imagine, tricky.
Then walking through quiet and largely empty streets, we found a shopping centre.
Okay, let's shop. And gleefully we headed inside. Department stores. Bet they sell amazing stuff in here. Oh no, what has Si found?
Well, it's only a plastic toy of a dog having a poop from a vending machine. Got a scoop of all. I actually had to buy one of these just to make me believe what it was.
We've always found it fun and therapeutic to browse and shop in other countries, and our first experience of Japanese retail therapy was no different.
One notable thing about Niigata was the absence of tourist shops, but this just added to the authenticity of the place. But for the fridge magnet hunters in our group, this was a disappointment.
Still, the next most fun thing to buy is of course foods and snacks in a supermarket.
What you got?
Lots and lots of sweets.
Oh gosh, here we go. And cakes.
We're doing our favourite thing. We're in a supermarket. There's nothing more fun than going in a supermarket and somewhere completely new. What you got? Oh, you got a shopping basket full of. Oh, we're going to get it all back. Oh, we might have to drink and eat it. I know. Ace, love this. It's really cheap. Brilliant.
Everyone was so friendly and helpful too, helping us to work out how to use the checkouts.
After shopping, we walked to Bandai Bridge, one of Niigata's most picturesque spots. Photos taken, we then wandered down to Bandai Market. This small but pleasant market was interesting to mooch and explore.
We had a great time exploring this market and looking at all the local produce. In need of something sweet, we visited a nice donut shop and sat and ate it outside with a drink.
Then a real gem and an unexpected find too, as we found ourselves walking past the Sanwacho Shinto Shrine, and this was somewhere we just couldn't walk past.
Empty without a soul around, this beautiful shrine has a particular dedication to frogs, with statues positioned around the shrine.
There are many legends surrounding frogs, but a popular legend states that if you catch a frog and release it back into the wild, it will bring you good fortune. And there were places where you could make your lucky frog offerings too.
Translate apps were really helpful here, and so I went to the kiosk manned by a Shinto priest and brought a happy frog statue that he could make a dedication for the family.
What a beautiful place this was, and in such contrast to the day before. And here we did feel a connection to the spiritual side of this wonderful country and its traditions.
Photos taken, we were the only people here, and Sai was so happy about his happy frog. Blimey, that worked quick.
Well, Niigata is incredibly sleepy. We're on the streets. There's nobody on the streets. But it's beautiful. It's very serene. It's very relaxed. We've just found a beautiful shrine, and I've dedicated a happy frog. And I'm very happy about having a happy frog at a true Japanese shrine. Fantastic.
We walked back in the direction of the bus station through the sleepy streets, taking in more shops. Sai had fun in a Japanese electronics and gadgets shop, and Chris found a geocache too.
So whenever we're with the Dales, we go geocaching because Chris is a avid geocacher, and you've just found one in Japan, Chris.
Yeah, indeed. This is the first one we found in Asia, so I will get an extra souvenir symbol for this one. Thank you for finding it. There we are. I've got the phone. We'll do now is sign your details on the back, put your date down, and we'll re-hide it sneakily so nobody else can spot it unless they're a geocacher.
There you go, result.
What was the date today? Anybody?
We were running out of time, but there was one experience in Niigata that we wanted to try, and this was within the train station. The Ponshuken Sake shop is renowned for its sake tasting area, which allows you to sample over 100 varieties of sake from vending machines. Yes, I did say vending machines, and 500 yen buys you 5 tokens for you to use in the vending machines. Samples of sake can cost 1, 2 or 3 tokens, and this and tasting notes are displayed on each of the machines.
Pop your tokens in then, and let's get on with the sake tasting.
The banana one is only 1 coin, so
Go for it,
might
Chris.
go down into 1 in 1. I'd rather sit first. It has no banana flavour. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Yeah. Once it evaporates, it's banana flavour.
That's very good.
Oh, that was nice.
Go for it.
Ooh. I recommend that one. That's really nice.
What is it?
Oh, that one's nice. That peach one.
You can't really tell what it is. It looks like it could be a grape one.
All right, okay.
No, it's nice.
Thumbs up. Sake stored in a whiskey barrel. Here we go. Push the button.
Is that nice?
That's right. Yeah.
I'm gonna try the banana.
Let's give this a go.
That's okay.
Here we go, the sake aged in a whiskey barrel.
Oh yeah. It's my favourite so far.
Oh yeah, you can definitely taste the whiskey in that. That's very smooth. That's a real hit. I like that. That's 2 coins there.
What are you going for?
So I've gone for the, I cannot possibly pronounce that, Koshino.
Let me zoom in. That one there.
That one there.
It says it's very dry, it says. Is it?
It is dry, but it's still got a nice sort of sweet taste to it as well. So it's like very, it just goes down very easily.
Oh, that's a
Like,
hit.
yeah.
I like this place. Okay, this one looks like a strong one. A cowboy.
Right, here goes. God dear me. Yes, but strong and quite a distinct flavour. I would suggest. Smells like the cowboys certainly done their business in any case. Wow. Anyway, what a great place this tasting room is.
This is a hit then.
Cheers!
So we loved this place, and it was actually the last departing bus to the cruise ship that rescued us from Sake Oblivion.
We queued for the bus, and it was a merry 30-minute journey back to the cruise ship, where there was a free sake tasting being offered on the dockside. Oh dear.
Back on board Spectrum of the Seas, we freshened up and went up on deck to witness an absolutely stunning sunset over the bay. And we'd already seen some pretty spectacular sunsets on this trip, but this one was different, with the golden sun setting beautifully over Niigata's industrial landscape.
Photos taken, we grabbed a meal from the buffet and retired to our cabins to sleep off some of the sake.
In the evening, some more food from the buffet, and then we watched a fantastic band serenade us from the quayside as we sailed away. We then wandered from bar to bar around the ship, pausing for far too long at the Robot Cocktail Bar before enjoying more live music in the brilliant music hall venue. Well, we've had a brilliant day here in Niigata. We were lucky though, we got 4 of the 1,500 allocated slots for passengers to get the shuttle bus into the city. We are aware of passengers that weren't so lucky as us and obviously missed their chance to go and explore what is a wonderful place. It's not a tourist place, it's an industrial place. It's where people work, where people live, people earn a living, and that really came over. It's Wednesday today, so a lot of Japanese local tradition is Wednesday's a day of peace, so we understand, and it was quite sleepy in places, but that was really lovely. And the city had a fantastic vibe, and it was good to explore and mooch. It wasn't that everything was shut, actually most stuff was open, but people were just going about their business in an ordinary everyday way. Did some great shopping, found an amazing shrine, absolutely lovely, did a dedication for the family and everything, which was really nice, and really enjoyed ourselves and got some good shopping bargains. But there's not a fridge magnet in sight to buy, no baseball caps, it's not full of tourist tat, it's a genuine authentic Japanese working city. Loved it, absolutely loved it, and we were lucky to get there because we got 4 of the 1,500 slots that were allocated by RCL to get into the city. There were some unhappy passengers around, but had a great day back on the ship tonight, a nice meal, just seen some fantastic live music in the music hall. What a great venue that is. And there's a show on tonight, so Nettie and Adele's have just dashed off to the show. There's a magician or something going on down there. Not sure they can video it though. It's one of those ones where the cruise line is not letting anybody video stuff. For me, it's not my thing, and I'm going to give it a miss. I'm a bit still grog. Could do with catching up on a few hours Z and get a few hours extra sleep. So I'm going to probably turn in early. Tomorrow we're on an RCL excursion as well, so it's another early start in the morning. Another good reason to get an early night, I think. 7 o'clock in the morning away in Hakodate, exploring some of the national parks and the local sort of nature reserves, hopefully. So hopefully that's going to be a brilliant day in Japan. It's our last day in Japan, and we'll top off and cap off what's been an amazing adventure so far.
So we did leave Sai with the robots and go and see a brilliant magician called Selwyn Chu. Videoing wasn't permitted, so here is our review of the show.
Right, what we're going to do is we've just been to see Selwyn Chu, who's a magician, and we're just going to do a review on what we thought. So what do you think, guys?
It was very good. I couldn't work out how he did hardly any of his tricks whatsoever, especially the audience participation ones.
It's just fantastic the way that they just take you along with the whole audience and get you to participate. We all joined in with a calculator trick, and it's just incredible. I don't know how they do it.
No, it was absolutely amazing. There was a fork bending one. How did he do that? I don't know. And a girl floating up over a table with a balloon. How did they do that? It was amazing. Really good.
Yeah, one of the most impressive ones, he had one of the guys from the audience at the end with a picture, and he had a set of 5 pens, and he got him to colour in each part of his outfit one at a time, like a yellow cap and green socks and blue shorts and a pink shirt and an orange tie, and magically he had an envelope at the start of the show, and as he brought the pictures out, they were all identical to the one that a guy had just drawn. And then, what did he do after that?
Oh my God, I know.
He stripped all his clothes off and he was wearing exactly the same coloured items
Outfit. Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah.
Very
How
clever.
did he do that?
Very clever.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, and he said the bloke wasn't a plant, didn't he?
Yeah,
So,
there's,
yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Very
10
good
out of 10.
performance.
Yeah, definitely.
I took a walk on the promenade deck before rejoining the others, and we decided we ought not to drink too much more as we had another early start in the morning in our final Japanese port of Hakodate on the island of Hokkaido. We had another Royal Caribbean excursion booked and we were heading into Onuma National Park, and this time we hoped Royal Caribbean had improved their organisation.
So join us in the next video as we discover the unspoiled wilderness of the island of Hokkaido. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, then why not drop us a comment in the box below? We always reply and we really appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more of our adventures, why not like and subscribe? Cheers.